Hey yo, what's up, what's poppin' everybody? So with the release for both Doomsday and Spider-Man getting closer and closer, and with the most recent release of Wonder Man, I've been seeing a bunch of posts going around on like TikTok and Twitter and Instagram, and I just wanted to make a hopefully little quick video making fun of any and all MCU haters and comic book purists because y'all have got to be the most pathetic group on the entire planet. Also, just to preface, this video isn't going to be something at the end where I say, at the end of the day, we all need to put aside our differences because we all love this media. We've all tried that. People who are both fans of the MCU and comic books have tried that so many fucking times that it's never once worked. Every single MCU hater and comic book purist has shut that shit down immediately. So I'm just gonna start making fun of y'all again, because it's exactly what you deserve. So this first part is to all the crybabies who want to sit there and say, oh, the MCU ruined Marvel. The MCU ruined Marvel. The cinematic universe that has single-handedly managed to keep people's attention for almost 2 full fucking decades and still to this day manages to keep people's attention. The same MCU that has become the most successful film franchise in the entire history of Hollywood, that same MCU. The same MCU that has introduced a multitude of characters that a good portion of people would not have known existed if it wasn't for that cinematic universe, that same MCU. The same MCU whose influences continue to be seen in various different TV shows and video games and even comic books. That same MCU ruined Marvel. Really. Alright, I'm not gonna try to harp on that for all that long. Anyone who says that, you're just a moron and you're wrong and you need to just go back to cry wanking to your mama and suck on her titty, because just shut the fuck up. Now this next bit is to all the people who say that the MCU isn't one-to-one with the comics and they don't take everything from that and translate it as it should be on the big screen. Thank fucking God not a single one of you vanilla bitches are in charge over there at Marvel Studios, because good lord, you would have ran this franchise into the fucking ground. But like, if you truly are one of those people who sits there and whines and bitches and cries and complains because something from the MCU that took inspiration from the comics wasn't one-to-one with what you've read, shut your bland ass the fuck up, alright? We don't want to see a storyline that we've already read in the comic book translated directly from that onto the screen. We want to see it varied. We want to see it differentiated from the source material. For the love of God, stop talking. And this show right here is a prime example of the fact that y'all don't actually care about comic book accuracy in the MCU. She-Hulk is by far the most comic accurate project the MCU has ever produced in terms of it being closely resembled to its source material and it not being a differentiate of where it's come from. And y'all still shit on it to high hell. And it really goes to show y'all don't actually give a damn about comic book accuracy. You just whine just to whine. Yeah, but this video is starting to get a little bit on the longer side, and I'm well aware of that. Most of y'all's attention spans are completely non-existent. So just a final message to all MCU haters and comic book purists. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is not going anywhere. Regardless of how much y'all sit there and whine and cry and complain and bitch and piss your pants, the MCU is here to stay for at least quite a few more fucking decades, well until we're all old and gray. And if you don't like it, why keep crying, because it's the only thing y'all are good at.